Hip means to know. It's a form of intelligence. To be hip is to be update and relevant.
Christine Romans is here minding your business this morning, and the more things change, apparently, the more they stay the same.
You're not complaining, are you, Christine?
No, I'm not complaining. Although today's Friday, it's not really complaint-free Wednesday. I want to tell you about lobbyists for the financial industry. The financial industry, as you know, has been really hit hard this year for a lot of different reasons, mostly because it led the world economy to the edge of the abyss. Well, 2009 saw dozens and dozens, make that hundreds of former federal employees and former members of Congress and former senators go to work to lobby their old colleagues for the financial services industry. According to Public Citizen, based on documents from the Center for Responsive Politics, 940 former federal employees in 2009 went to work for the financial industry. 70 former Congress members, 52 who worked or served on banking committees in the House or the Senate, important, powerful banking committees with oversight for the financial sector. 41 worked for members who are currently on committees. So think of that, 41 former staffers whose bosses still are important and writing legislation that pertains to the financial industry are lobbying for the financial. It's called the revolving door. It's the revolving door from K Street to the, yeah.
You know, in the front of a building, you see the signs that say, please use the revolving door. We're going to take those signs down.
It's coming from the SEC, coming from members of Congress who just go through the door and then go start working for the industry that they once wrote laws for or had to oversee. The most revolving door lobbyists in 2009, according to Public Citizen, Visa had 37, Goldman Sachs had 33, the Private Equity Council had 32, Prudential Financial had 30, the American Bankers Association 29, and Citigroup 29. Now, I have done a lot of these stories about the revolving door, and what I hear mostly from people who hate the revolving door is that, look, these people are well connected and they are definitely using their clout to benefit the companies, not the American people. On the other side, though, you will hear from the companies who say, look, this is how America works. You have people who know how Congress works, who know how writing legislation works, who know how to get things done, who are in there helping make this a smoother process. It's all part of democracy. And it is part of democracy. There are some rules. You have to wait 2 years in some cases if you're a member of Congress. I think it's 2 years if you're a member of Congress or a senator before you can go and directly lobby on something that you wrote legislation on. But a lot of people say it's just unseemly.
There's a ton of money to be made, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, some of these public servants, they don't make a lot of money, especially like at the SEC or something. You make $50,000 a year doing really long hours, doing really hard work, and then you go and you work for one of these big firms.
It's almost like doing your residency, right, before you finally make it big as the big doc.
That's
all right, well, a Romans numeral. This is a number that Christine gives us every morning, driving a story about your money today. So what is our Romans numeral this hour?
It is 25. 25 is the Romans numeral. It has to do sort of with the revolving door, but mostly with the influence of lobbyists on Capitol Hill.
25% of all legislation is written by the lobbyists?
Or there's 25
I would say
lobbyists.
that's a low number, actually.
Yeah, sure, I know.
There's 25 lobbyists for each member of Congress?
There are 25 registered lobbyists for each member of Congress. Isn't that nice to know?
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong and I thought it was right. Yeah, it's always the same. It's just a
757. Yeah. Yo, and yo, had me since the first day, had me in the worst way. Now every day I get right like it's my birthday. Need you to seize the brain, need you to ease the pain. I'm in the game and these niggas trying to squeeze the lane. So we never get in, I never pretend to go without you, rather sever.